Improving your English in daily life and social relationships. English is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. People use it for work, travel, and making new friends. If you are learning English, don't worry about being perfect. Focus on small steps every day and you will improve. Let's explore some simple ways to make progress in daily life and social relationships. Using English for small tasks is a great way to start. For example, write your shopping list in English. Instead of writing items in your native language, use English words like bread, milk, or apples. These are common words that you can use every day. This helps you build your vocabulary without extra effort. Speaking to yourself is another effective practice. It might feel unusual at first, but it helps you think in English. For instance, in the morning you can say, "I need to make coffee," or "I am going to the gym." When you prepare food, say, "I am cutting vegetables," or "I need to cook rice." These small habits make speaking feel natural over time. Listening is also important. Watching movies or TV shows in English is both fun and educational. Start with English subtitles so you can read while you listen. Later, try watching without subtitles. This helps you understand how native speakers talk and introduces you to common phrases and slang. Music is another enjoyable way to learn. Choose a song you like, listen to it, and read the lyrics. Sing along to improve your pronunciation and memory. Songs are a powerful tool because they repeat words and phrases, making it easier to remember them. Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, or Babbel can also help you practice every day. Spend 10-15 minutes a day using these tools to improve your grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. These apps make learning fun and interactive. Social relationships are a great way to practice English. Try to make friends who speak English or are also learning it. Talk about simple topics like hobbies, favorite movies, or daily routines. These conversations don't have to be long. The goal is to practice speaking and listening. Joining language exchange groups is another option. Many cities have these groups where people meet to practice different languages. If you can't find one in your area, there are many online language exchange platforms. Apps like Tandem and HelloTalk connect you with people from all over the world. In English-speaking cultures, small talk is an important part of communication. For example, asking, "How are you?" or "How is the weather today?" can start a conversation. These simple questions help you build confidence and practice everyday language. It's normal to make mistakes while learning. Don't let fear stop you from speaking. Most people will understand you and appreciate your effort. Mistakes are a natural part of learning, and they help you improve. Focus on communication instead of perfection. Reading is another way to improve your skills. Find simple stories, articles, or books in English. Read a little each day and write down any new words. Look up their meanings and try to use them in sentences. Over time, this practice will expand your vocabulary and improve your comprehension. If you use technology, change the language settings on your phone or computer to English. This will expose you to new words daily. Follow English-speaking accounts on social media to see posts and phrases in natural contexts. This keeps your learning connected to real life. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. For example, learn 5 new words every day or have a short conversation with a friend in English. Review your progress at the end of each week and celebrate your success. Learning English takes time and effort, but it doesn't have to be stressful. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the process. Each word you learn and every conversation you have brings you closer to fluency. By practicing every day and using English in real-life situations, you will see progress over time. Remember, English is not just a language. It's a way to connect with people from all over the world. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and have fun with your learning journey. The power of habits in everyday life. Habits are small actions we do every day without thinking. They can be good, like brushing your teeth, or bad, like staying up too late. Habits are important because they shape our daily lives and help us achieve our goals. But how do habits form, and why are they so powerful? A habit is something you do regularly, often without thinking. For example, brushing your teeth in the morning, drinking a cup of tea or coffee, or checking your phone when you wake up. Habits save us time and energy because our brain doesn't need to think about them. Instead, it works automatically. This is why habits are so powerful. Habits form in 3 steps. First, something reminds you to start the habit. This is called a cue. For example, feeling sleepy can remind you to brush your teeth. Second, you do the action. This is called the routine. For example, brushing your teeth for 2 minutes. Finally, you feel good after the action. This is the reward. For example, your mouth feels clean and fresh. If you repeat this process many times, the habit becomes part of your daily life. Good habits help you in life. They make you healthier, happier, and more successful. Some examples are exercising regularly, eating healthy food, and reading books every day. Bad habits can make life harder. They waste time or hurt your health. Some examples are eating too much junk food, spending too much time on your phone, and not sleeping enough. The good news is that you can change your habits. With time and effort, you can stop bad habits and build good ones. Building a good habit takes time, but it is possible. First, start small. Begin with a simple habit. For example, instead of reading for 1 hour, start with 5 minutes. Second, set a goal. Decide what you want to achieve. For example, you might say, I want to drink more water every day. Third, be consistent. Do the habit at the same time every day. This makes it easier to remember. Finally, reward yourself. Give yourself a reward for completing the habit. For example, say, good job. Or enjoy a small treat. Breaking a bad habit can be hard, but it's not impossible. First, identify the cue. Find out what triggers your habit. For example, if you eat snacks when you watch TV, the cue is the TV. Second, change the routine. Replace the bad habit with a good one. For example, eat fruit instead of chips. Third, get support. Ask friends or family to help you. They can remind you to stay on track. Finally, be patient. It takes time to break a habit. Don't give up if you make a mistake. Habits are the building blocks of success. Good habits make it easier to achieve your goals. For example, waking up early gives you more time to study or work. Saving money helps you buy the things you need in the future. Exercising keeps your body strong and healthy. When you understand your habits, you can take control of your life. Habits are a powerful part of our lives. They can help us or hold us back depending on what we choose to do. By learning how habits work and practicing good ones, we can improve our lives every day. Remember, it's never too late to start a new habit or stop a bad one.
Climate change is one of the most important issues of our time. It is not just something that affects the environment or future generations. It also has a big impact on our daily lives. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, climate change is everywhere. In this text, we will explore how climate change affects us every day and why it's important to take action now. Climate change refers to long-term changes in the Earth's climate. This includes rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and changes in ecosystems. The main cause of climate change is human activities, such as burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. These activities release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and making the planet warmer. Other causes include deforestation, pollution, and industrial processes. A warmer planet affects weather patterns, sea levels, and ecosystems, all of which impact us directly. One of the most noticeable effects of climate change is rising temperatures. You may have already felt this during heat waves, which are becoming more common and more intense. Extreme heat can lead to heat exhaustion, dehydration, and even heat stroke, especially for children, the elderly, and people with health problems. Hotter days also mean we use more electricity for air conditioning. This increases our energy bills and puts more strain on power systems. In hotter climates, it's harder to focus and work, especially for outdoor jobs like construction or farming. Climate change makes extreme weather events like hurricanes, floods, and droughts more frequent and severe. Heavy rainfall can lead to floods, damaging homes, roads, and public transport systems. Stronger storms can destroy buildings, cause power outages, and disrupt daily life. Long periods without rain affect water supply, agriculture, and even personal habits like watering plants or taking long showers. For example, many regions now face water restrictions because of droughts, forcing us to think more carefully about how we use water every day. Food production is also deeply affected by climate change. Farmers face challenges like unpredictable weather, floods, and droughts, which reduce crop yields. This means the food we buy becomes more expensive. Some foods, such as coffee, chocolate, and certain fruits, might become harder to grow in the future, making them more expensive or less available. Fisheries are also affected as warmer oceans and overfishing reduce fish populations. Rising temperatures also increase the risk of pests and diseases affecting crops, leading to food shortages. Climate change affects the air we breathe. Higher temperatures and pollution levels make air quality worse. Smog, for example, is more common in cities during hot weather, causing respiratory problems like asthma. Wildfires, which are becoming more frequent due to dry and hot conditions, release smoke and harmful particles into the air, affecting millions of people. Breathing in polluted air can lead to long-term health problems, such as lung disease and heart conditions. Water supply is another critical area affected by climate change. Melting glaciers and reduced snowpack affect rivers and reservoirs, which supply drinking water to millions of people. Rising sea levels can also lead to saltwater contamination of freshwater sources, making water unsafe to drink. In many parts of the world, water scarcity is becoming a major problem, forcing people to change how they use water in their daily lives. Climate change impacts biodiversity, which in turn affects ecosystems that humans depend on. For example, pollinators like bees are essential for growing fruits and vegetables, but climate change threatens their habitats. The loss of forests, wetlands, and coral reefs due to climate change reduces the planet's ability to absorb carbon dioxide and regulate the climate. This creates a cycle where climate change becomes even worse, affecting more people. Rising sea levels are another significant issue. As glaciers and ice caps melt, sea levels rise, putting coastal communities at risk of flooding. This forces people to move away from their homes, creating climate refugees. Rising sea levels also threaten infrastructure, such as roads, airports, and buildings near the coast. Saltwater intrusion from rising seas can damage farmland and freshwater supplies, making some areas uninhabitable. Transportation and travel are also affected by climate change. Extreme weather events can disrupt flights, trains, and buses, making travel less reliable. Rising temperatures can damage roads and train tracks, leading to costly repairs. For individuals, this means more delays and increased transportation costs. On a larger scale, countries must invest in infrastructure to adapt to these changes. Energy use is deeply connected to climate change. Hotter temperatures increase the demand for cooling, while extreme weather can damage energy infrastructure, causing power outages. Renewable energy sources, such as wind and solar, are becoming more popular as people try to reduce their carbon footprint. However, transitioning to these sources requires time and investment, which affects energy prices and availability in the short term. People's mental health is also affected by climate change. Extreme weather events, such as hurricanes and wildfires, can cause stress, anxiety, and trauma. The uncertainty of living with climate change, wondering if your home will be flooded or if food prices will rise, adds to this stress. For young people, fears about the future of the planet can lead to eco-anxiety, a growing concern in today's world. Addressing climate change requires action at all levels. Governments can implement policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, invest in renewable energy, and protect ecosystems. Communities can prepare for extreme weather by improving infrastructure, such as building flood defenses and upgrading power systems. Individuals can also make a difference by reducing their carbon footprint. Simple actions like using energy-efficient appliances, eating less meat, and conserving water can help. Educating people about climate change is crucial. When more people understand how it affects their daily lives, they are more likely to take action. Schools, media, and public campaigns play an important role in raising awareness. The more we learn about climate change, the better prepared we will be to adapt and find solutions. Although climate change is a serious problem, there is still hope. Advances in technology, such as carbon capture and storage, offer new ways to reduce greenhouse gases. Communities around the world are finding innovative ways to adapt, from planting trees to create natural flood defenses to using. Climate change is one of the most important issues of our time. It is not just something that affects the environment or future generations. It also has a big impact on our daily lives. From the air we breathe to the food we eat, climate change is everywhere. In this text, we will explore how climate change affects us every day and why it's important to take action now. Climate change refers to long-term changes in the Earth's climate. This includes rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and changes